Organizations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It's good to be back. It's a Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a fun time with all the grandkids. We had a ball.
I was going to say, did you sleep all weekend after they left?
Yes. All day Sunday afternoon, I took a big nap.
I told you guys that was going to happen. We do have a great show lined up for today, but unfortunately, it's a little colder than personally I would like. Let's check out our weather.
Your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Zach Covey.
All right, good morning, everybody. The cold front that we dealt with yesterday is now south of our region, and that really bringing the rainfall today to Florida, but not for much longer because, believe it or not, we're not done with this frontal boundary. A new low is going to develop, and that's what's going to be, or at least become, our Tuesday storm system. Still, we are dealing with some lingering cloud cover, and typically you say, well, behind the front we have clearing skies, and typically that is the case. However, if we look at our water vapor satellite imagery, you notice all of these clouds, or all of this moisture, still streaming up out of the south and west, coming from the Gulf of Mexico. And that is leading to some high thin clouds between 200 and 400 millibars, or around 30 to 35, 40,000 feet above our heads where the planes fly. So I'm not necessarily buying into the fact that we're going to have clear skies today. Even though dew points at the surface are falling into the 20s across the area, I still believe we're only going to have some cloud cover in the upper levels, not the low levels. We do have that north to northeast wind today too, 10 to 15 miles per hour, and occasionally some gusts up to 20. We already had gusts earlier this morning up to 25 miles per hour. It's also going to be cooler with that north wind, start in the 40s up into the 50s this afternoon. Notice partly cloudy skies through the noontime hour along the Grand Strand. Mostly sunny skies potentially this afternoon. The better location to really see mostly sunny skies today is going to be inland because you guys are closer to that dry air which is trying to push into the upstate and may, just maybe, reach the PD before the cloud cover really surges back in with that developing area of low pressure. Here's what's going to happen as we head into the overnight hours. There's that developing area of low pressure and we're back to the front. Even though the front will stay offshore, it is going to help to really bring up the lift on our Tuesday and develop some heavy rain. Some steady rain showers through the 7 a.m. hour for your Tuesday morning commute, but I really am getting more confident in a narrow band of exceptionally heavy rain. We could be talking 1 inch to 2 inches per hour if this band sets up. The question is, where does it? But I do believe it'll be around the 9 a.m. hour. Here's a look at that 10-day forecast. Looking nice and dry beyond Wednesday through Friday. Temperatures back in the 60s and 70s.
All right, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We got a show and we have a studio full today.
It is full of people
today. It sure is. Let's talk about first up, of course, our Hollywood Minute, then followed by our video of the day, and of course your celebrity birthdays.
That's right. We've got all your favorite celebrities and their birthdays and everything that's happening. Plus, we've got Tech Tip of the Day also and the guest today.
That's right. Guests including a big old barbecue festival coming up, as well as a spring dance we're going to find out more about.
And we're going to find out about a fundraiser for McLeod Children's Hospital, and also the Monday after the Masters. We're going to be talking about that too.
All that and more followed by your Hollywood Minute.
Chucky?
When the remake of Child's Play hits theaters June 21st, you may recognize the voice of Chucky. Orion Pictures has announced Mark Hamill will speak for the doll with the soul of a serial killer. That's familiar territory for Hamill. A highlight of his voice work career is playing another crazed killer, the Joker, in a variety of animated series and video games.
What did you do? I let her out. Who? Annabelle. I'm sorry. What else did you touch? Everything.
Speaking of killer dolls, here's your first look at Annabelle Comes Home. The latest fright flick in the Conjuring universe opens June 28th, a week after Child's Play.
The best part of being an icon and having a big pile of money is being able to make a difference in the world.
Actress Yardley Smith is probably best known as the voice of Lisa Simpson, but she's also a longtime LGBTQ ally. Smith was honored this weekend by the Human Rights Campaign, receiving the advocacy group's National Leadership Award. She noted she's often asked why, as a heterosexual, she's so passionate about LGBTQ rights, and her answer is simple.
You do not get to cherry pick people's human rights. You just don't get to do it.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, let me ask you a question. How much would you pay for one of the Harry Potter books? Bonham's auction in London recently sold a first edition copy of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for more than $90,000.
Wow. It later became known as in the U.S. as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And it's the first of 7 novels in the popular series. Now, the copy has some typos, and the auction house says there are just a few hundred of the versions that still exist today.
How about that? Since the first release, more than 500 million Harry Potter books have been sold in 80 different languages worldwide. My first grader, Dawson, he's reading the first Harry Potter book right now.
Well, let me tell you,
he loves it.
I've never seen a Harry Potter movie, never read one of their books. I'm sorry, I might be the only person here.
Probably.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Surf Water Promotions. That's where we get all of our promotional items. We're talking about anything you're looking for, T-shirts, hats, visors, coffee cups, pins, keychains, anything you want. And they'll even put your company name on it, and they'll put it on your car. They'll cover your whole car.
Yeah, they do car wraps and all that. And if you're looking for a design or a new logo, maybe a logo revamp, go sit down with their designers. They can help you out with all that stuff there. So as you can see, they do all of our stuff, and it's fantastic.
That's right.
All our new logos, they look great, huh?
All right, let's talk about an event happened yesterday down in Merle's Inlet. Now, you're talking about a big event and a lot of people. Taco Cook-Off Sunday in Merle's Inlet was a big success, raising thousands of dollars. And listen to this all for Paul's. 8 restaurants took part. Russell's Raw Bar down in Merle's Inlet, they won the Judge's Choice and the People's Choice. Andy, congratulations to you and your crew. Great job, and the tacos were great. I voted for you.
I bet you did. How many tacos did you eat?
Just 2.
100.
I really did. No, I ate 2.
100. Right. All right. Let's talk about today. Today is Monday, April the 1st. Of course, it is April Fool's Day.
And I got a big announcement at the end of the show today.
Do you?
Yeah.
You leaving? You out?
I'll tell you about it then. And it's also National Bike Week. And we've got somebody on talking about that, something going on today with bikes. Birthday today, 1961, Susan Boyle. She's 58. Gained popularity during a British talent show. I Dreamed a Dream. And in 9 days, it sold over 1 million copies.
My goodness, 1980. Randy Orton, 39 years old, third-generation wrestler, WWE champion at age 24. The movie That's What I Am, and a former Marine before getting into wrestling.
Right. 1986, Hillary Scott, 33 years old, member of the country lady group Annabella. They had 3 consecutive #1 albums, and she auditioned twice for American Idol.
How about that? But she's in a very popular country group, so I think she did just fine for herself.
I got to look at 1959. Freddie Cannon, they call him Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. He released Tallahassee Lassie, which became his first big hit.
All right, 1976, Steve Jobs formed what we know as Apple Inc., or the Apple Company.
And that's where he became richer than he really was, again. All right, let's go for the Know It All department, where you learn something every day. Are you ready? Okay.
I think.
Where do you think vodka originated? Don't say the ABC store. That's not true. You know where it originated?
Well, vodka's
it was
potatoes,
not.
right?
Yeah, everybody thinks maybe Russia or somewhere like that. But it originally produced in the 8th century in Poland.
Oh.
So they were drinking vodka back in the 8th century in Poland.
How about that?
How about that?
I would be too. It's freezing.
That's it from the Know It All department today.
We've got a great show for you lined up. We'll be right back.
Make your social media posts pop with this smart design tool. See how after our advertiser. This simple and smart social media design tool, Canva, has new features that make your posts pop. Use the new animation feature to add motion to your graphics. Choose from different effects to make your post stand out. Animating Instagram stories is that easy. You can add animated GIFs using the Embed Giphy feature. Choose from popular GIFs to add to your design. Then post them directly to your social media accounts. The Magic Sizer tool automatically converts any of your designs to fit Facebook, Instagram, business cards, or many other options. Canva is an easy and powerful tool. Whether you are an individual, small business, or social media influencer, Canva is the go-to tool. I'm Francine Black. For more great tips, visit TechTangoToday.com.
All right, coming up down in Hemingway, South Carolina, it's the annual South Carolina Barbecue and Shag Festival. Is set for April 11th. 12th, 13th, a lot of events going on, and Eddie's here to talk about it.
I'm telling you, barbecue and shag, what could be better than that? Eddie, talk about a 3-day event for you guys. Let's talk about it.
Two of the best things in South Carolina, right?
That's right.
That's it.
So it's in its 31st year this year. It's held annually in Hemingway, South Carolina. It's a 3-day event, runs from Thursday night through Saturday night. This year's dates are April the 11th through the 13th. Thursday night we start off 5 p.m. Until with carnival rides and games for the kids, and then Friday night it really gets into full swing. We've got Friday night starting at 5, carnival rides and games again, and then some highlights from Friday. Starting at 7, we've got our beach band and shag dance competition. Cool. Followed by a fireworks show at 9, and then more music from the band. Until around 11.
All right, now tell me about how much money somebody can win.
Yeah, so Saturday we've got a classic car show, various performances throughout the day, and then we've got our whole hog barbecue cook-off all day on Saturday. We usually have around 35 to 40 cookers.
A lot of people
vying for the $3,000 grand prize. So,
wow.
And then the top 5 spots pay out on Saturday. And one thing that's neat is the public actually gets to purchase barbecue by the pound from the winning hog.
So it's not just samples, stuff you can get there. You know, you can actually go home with some barbecue.
Take some home with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty good. All right,
It
now,
seems like take a lot home with you.
This thing's been going on how long?
31 years.
31 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow. I tell you, I went down there one time and did some stuff, and also tasted some alligator bits, I think it was, the man had made. I can't remember. It's been so long
we'll
ago.
have food and crafters Friday and Saturday selling various things. So
what do people need to do? Just come on out, show up, right?
Yeah, just show up, free admission.
Bring the family.
Yep, bring your family. We'll be there 5 p.m. until on Thursday and Friday, and 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. until on Saturday.
All right.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks for being with
Appreciate
us.
you.
Appreciate it.
Hemingway, South Carolina, barbecue and shag. More coming up. Stay with us.
All right, every year we're talking about the Monday after the Masters event. I'm telling you, a huge event happens right here, and we're going to find out all the details just for you.
That's right. Chris is here with us now. All right, this has been going on for how long, Chris, the Monday after the Masters?
Yeah, Cecil, this is a special year. This is the 25th anniversary of the first event, so we're really excited. This year's tournament will take place April 15th, and again this year, return to the Dive Club at Barefoot Resort. So, you know, this is one of the special days on the Myrtle Beach golf calendar each year, and we're certainly looking forward to it.
All right, now we're going to be talking about a lot of celebrities come out for this thing. Who do you have already online?
Yeah, hey, look, again, it's a great looking lineup. We've got Anthony Michael Hall. You know, he's a new name there. Mike Golick, Rick Barry, Branford Marsalis, all the guys from the band. I mean, Davis Love III, John Daly. I mean, it's really, it's kind of a who's who. Some of the names will be familiar to people that have been to the event previously, but we've got some new ones as well. So it really, I mean, this is, if you look over these events, I mean, this is genuinely one of the best celebrity events in the country.
And Daly puts on a show wherever he goes. Believe me, he does.
Yes, he does. There's, you know, sometimes it's, you know, for the family, and sometimes it's not. But he is always highly entertaining.
That's right. And Hootie's here. He's going to be there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All 4 guys in the band will be there, and this is really a special year for them. You know, in addition to it being the 25th anniversary of the tournament, it's the 25th anniversary of Cracked Rear View, which is one of the still, I believe, one of the 10 best-selling albums of all time. So
very cool.
Yeah, they'll be going back out on tour. This will be kind of their final tune-up performance before they start back on the road in May. So it should be a great event.
All right, now who can come to this?
That's what I said. What do I need to do?
What do they need to do?
Well, now it gets a little tricky there because
Yeah.
we're sold out of tickets to the public. You know, you can
Wow.
if you have the 6,000 plus tickets, they generally sell out pretty quickly. You know, there are probably still VIP or concert tickets that may be available. You can go to hootiegolf.com and inquire about that. You know, those VIP and concert tickets, if you've never been to that show, it's an incredible performance. I mean, obviously the band plays, but they got a bunch of their friends in the music industry. You know, again, that's a Branford Marsalis will get out there and play the sax. Edwin McCain plays with them. I mean, it's a special evening, and you know what? Best of all, it really does a great job. You know, so many of these events that you hear about, you know, they're kind of hitting giggles, and you wonder how much money they raise. But the guys in the band, they have raised over $7.2 million with this event.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. More about it, look online, check it online, and find out if you have enough money to go.
We'd love to have you.
King,
Thanks for being
it,
with us.
Right.
We appreciate it. Stick around. We've got more coming up.
All right, coming up, there's a spring dance coming up April 13th at the Masonic Lodge. Now, this is a special dance for some special people.
That's right.
We're going to find out more about it.
That's right. Really, really awesome event raising money for intellectual and developmental disabilities here in Horry County, but most of all, a really fun dance. Cindy, tell me about this event and who can come.
It's open to the public. It's for our members.
Okay.
Anybody in Horry County. It's $5 a person. We're going to sell food and refreshments. We're having awesome DJs, and we're even going to have a line dance lesson for a half hour. And we have awesome Chinese auction raffles and 50-50 raffle, so we'll be busy all night.
All right, now who you got with you there?
Jennifer.
This
my
is
daughter, Jennifer.
This is Jennifer. Back there.
That's my twin.
That's Brian back there. And then, of course, Maria, tell us a little bit more about the event and tell us about the proceeds and how they are going to help the organization.
Definitely. Well, the Arc of Coastal Carolina is a special organization, and it's been around in Horry County for 30 years. And these fundraisers help these members, such as Brian and Jennifer. You know, we hold monthly dances, themed dances. We also have bingo for them twice a month at the Myrtle Beach Bingo Hall. We do crafts. And we also try and do other things. So this money will help raise. We would like to do some cooking classes, basic classes, and some baking. So we're really excited and hoping that everybody can come out and join us. We're going to have a great time.
All right.
All right, look online right there if you want to know more about it. You can go to that website and it'll tell you a lot more about it.
What time do we start? And people just need to show up, or do they need to call you ahead of time?
We are selling tickets ahead of time.
Great.
There's a number on our flyer.
Great.
Or on the website. It starts at 6 o'clock, 6 to 9.
Awesome.
All right. It's going to be a good time. Everybody's going to have a lot of fun.
That's
Do a
right.
little dancing.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little line dancing,
All
enjoying
right.
ourselves.
Well, I think it's great that y'all are doing this. I really
too.
do. It's great.
I do.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Let us know how it
Okay.
goes, okay?
Okay, we will.
All right.
Thank you
Awesome.
for having us.
We got more coming up. We're going to talk about a fundraiser involving motorcycles. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about a great event that they have every year. It's Handlebars Under the Stars. It's a big fundraiser for McLeod Children's Hospital. We're going to find out how you can get involved. Cecil?
Yes.
You gonna get on the
find
motorcycle?
out about it. All right, we've got Jen and Brad with us. All
That's right.
Now, Brad, you ride your motorcycle?
You know it, man.
Hey,
Beautiful
go
day
ahead, buddy.
today.
That's pretty out
Absolutely. As long as the sun's out, I'm out.
All right, let's talk a little bit, Brad, about the event. You know, what all it's about, where it's going to happen at, and all
Yes,
that.
sir. So this year's our 5th annual ride to benefit McLeod Children's Hospital. Specifically, right now, McLeod is looking to build a new wing. It's a $20 million renovation to help children that are born addicted to opioids. So that's what we're working to raise money for. Last year we raised over $6,000 to help benefit the hospital with our ride, and we're hoping to do it even bigger this year.
Absolutely. Really, really important. And honestly, unfortunately, that number rising. So McLeod really stepping in to help. This is a really important cause.
Oh, absolutely. It's a huge cause, and we're happy to be able to take part in it.
All right.
Jen, you have your own bike?
I do.
All right. What kind you got?
I love to ride. We have 2 different kinds. We have a Harley Davidson, and we also own our Yamaha too.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. All right. Now, you're going to be taking part. What are you going to be doing?
I will. So I'm here on behalf of Harley Davidson. We are happy and proud to sponsor this event. We have been doing this for 5 years now. The biggest change for this year's ride is that we've switched the registration from Harley Davidson to Callie Baker's Firehouse.
Where's that now? Where are you talking?
Up on the north end.
Lake Arrowhead Road.
Lake Arrowhead Road,
right.
yep. So the reason why we just had some feedback from riders, we wanted it to be a little bit later in the evening, and also for it to be a little bit of a longer of a ride. So we're going to go from Calabakers, we're going to go to Indigo Creek Golf Course, which is a really unique and awesome stop for a motorcycle ride. It's definitely different.
All right, it starts at what time?
Registration starts at 6,
Yep.
Okay.
and you want to get there early to get your registration T-shirt. And kickstands are up at 8 o'clock, and we start rolling.
We appreciate you. Thank you
Thanks
both.
for being with
Thank
us.
you.
All right, stick around. We've got more coming up.
All right, thanks so much for joining us today. I've had a great time all the years that I've been here. I do want to tell you, I'm leaving. Amanda will tell you more about it.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.